Hello, you guys. I knew that you would ask me questions about 4.5, page 230, number 37 and 38, because they were very difficult. So please listen carefully, and you will learn how to do these two problems, okay? So you guys, I have the first one here, number 37. It's a painting. You know what a painting is. A painting is here. And you often want to frame your painting, so you want to frame it, okay? They tell you the dimensions of only the painting, which is 16 by 24. Now, what they want to do is they're going to actually frame it around the whole painting with the same width, which is about X. So I'm going to just put X around it. Make sure you understand this little picture here, okay, this diagram that I've drawn. And you guys, you have to understand the area that they provide you is actually of the painting only. Only the frame. You have this much area of just to frame it. The area of this walled or this framed area is actually 276, okay? Just you have to understand that. So you guys, let's think about this. We have the whole painting frame, and we also have the painting. So that's actually this. We take the whole minus the whole. Remember, we talked about this last class. So you guys, this is how I like to describe it. Area of the framed painting, which is the framed painting, is the whole. It's basically the whole, okay? And minus the area of the painting, okay? Is that's equal to 276. That's the first part that you have to understand. If you don't understand, please watch this and make sure you ask me to clarify. So you guys, let's break this down. Area of the framed painting is 24 plus 2x because it's 24. It's 24 here, and then you have the x and x. That's 24 plus 2x. And you have the width, 16, and you have plus 2x. And that's the whole area framed painting. Okay? Now, area of the painting is simple. It's 16 by 24, so it's 384. So here's how I've described it, plugging it into this equation here. So I have this. I have area framed painting minus area of painting, which is this expression here, minus area of the painting, which is here. And that has to equal 276. Now all I do is I simplify this. So I factor. I want the factor this part. So you guys, I factored that, and I noticed this. And you guys, this guy is from here, okay? And this guy is the whole what the factor portion. And what I notice is that the 384s will drop out. So when I simplify that, I get this. Because I've now subtracted 276 to both sides. So haya, these go away. You're left with 4x squared, 80x, and then you add this, you subtract this over, so you get negative 276 here. Minus 276. So now I factor this first by the GCF. That's a GCF factored, right? And now I want the factor all the way, and I get this. This is the what the factor all the way. Now I gotta solve it, right, guys? So I'm gonna put this up a little. I gotta solve it, and all I do is you do the same thing. These three factors have to give me 0. That means x plus 23 has to equal 0, so x has to equal negative 23, and x minus 3 has to equal 0, so x equals 3. But you guys, stop here. What is the x? What is our x? Our x really is our little width of our frame. So it can't be negative. It could only be a positive 3. Do you understand that? Okay? It could only be a positive 3. So that means our width of our frame is actually 23. So to answer the question, 3. So to answer our question, the dimension of our frame has to be what? It's 3 here, so really it's 3, 3, okay? So it's actually going to be 3, 3, 3, 3 all around, and make sure you understand that, okay? So it's 3 only. So if I ask you for the whole length or the width of the entire painting frame, it would be 24 plus 3 plus 3, which should be, that's right, 30. It would be 30 by 22, because it's 19, and then 3 is 22, okay? Make sure you understand that. And here's the last one, you guys. The last one was number 38. It's about the pendulum. The pendulum goes like this. You have to understand the situation. The pendulum goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, okay? And they tell you that t is the time that it takes to go back and forth. For how long? For 90, until it's 90 feet when it goes from here to here. And the pendulum stabilizes in the middle, okay? So it goes time in seconds, it's 90 feet, okay? So you guys, this is how I expressed it. So make sure you understand L is the length and feet, it swings. And they tell you, it goes 90 the whole time. So it's 90 when it goes back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth is 90. It's 90, okay? So you guys, L is the length in feet, and T is the time in seconds, okay? So you guys, now let's solve it. So you guys know what they gave us. So all we do is we need to solve for the T. So what do? We divide both sides by 0.81, okay? And we have to square root both sides because we have to unsquare that. If you don't know that, it's okay. We'll go over it again, okay? Because I have to unsquare. So I square root both sides. And square root of T squared, T times T, so it's going to be T. So I get this answer here. That means it takes 10.540 seconds for the pendulum to go 90 feet back and forth. Back and forth. But you guys, here, I put a little note here. 90 divided by 0.81 is 111.111. Now, so you can put that in your calculator, but make sure you store that value in your calculator, or you scroll up and you square root that entire value, and don't round in the intermediate steps. If you didn't understand that, let me know, okay? All right, you guys. Good luck. Bye.